Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 17 Manchester United career mode. This is season 1 episode 15 and the last episode of season 1, guys. In the last episode we managed to win the Europa League final against Arsenal. We also managed to win the Premier League and we managed to beat Crystal Palace. In today's episode we can win a treble. Obviously not the treble. To win the treble we would have to win the Champions League, but unfortunately we're not in it. So if we win against Swansea in the FA Cup final here today, we can win a treble. This is the last match of the season, so let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign in the next season. I will be giving you a sneak preview of Season 2 in today's episode. We're also going to be running through the stats after the game against Swansea. We're going to be looking at the squad report. We're going to see who won the Champions League, and just how the other teams shaped up around the world. Who won La Liga? Who won the Bundesliga? But let's get stuck into the match, the FA Cup final against Swansea, which is interesting to see that they're here in the final. Yeah. They've actually got a player who is the top goal scorer. So, after my match against Arsenal in the final there, my players look a little bit exhausted here. So, who's knackered? Oh my god. Bloody Griezmann's exhausted. I might have to bring on Rashford for Griezmann. I might also have to bring on Ander Herrera for Mkhitaryan. How is everyone else's fitness sort of going? Okay, we've got Weigl, we've got Jurgen. I'm going to bring off Jurgen for Depay, probably. We could even bring on Fellaini for Mkhitaryan as well, because we might actually need him in this match. We could bring on Schneiderlin, though. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play the 4-4-2. We've got Zlatan and Rashford leading the line. Mahrez on the left. Pogba and Royce in the central midfield and left-hand side position. Luke Shaw, Smalling, Eric Bailly, Nathaniel Klein and David De Gea, Griezmann, Martial, Fellaini, Depay, Weigl. Maybe we should play Jurgen instead of Depay. Yeah, I'm going to change my mind. I thought Jurgen Damm, the speedster, 95 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, was a lot more knackered. I'd rather play him instead of Depay. Depay hasn't been playing very well this season. I wanted to loan him out, if I'm being honest. But let's get stuck into the match. The FA Cup final, I imagine it is going to be at Wembley. That's a very cool Swansea away kit, but they can play in their home. It's not going to clash with me too much. We are playing at Wembley. It's going to be interesting to see who Bob Bradley, obviously the new Swansea City manager in real life. Bob Bradley has such an American name. Obviously, because it just sounds really American to me. Even though he is American as well, obviously. But let's see how the American performs. But we're in the FA Cup final. We won the EFL Carling Cup, Capital One Cup, whatever you want to call it. And now we have the FA Cup final. It's going to be interesting to see who Swansea field here today. Got a couple of good players here and there. They managed to beat Brighton in the semis. That's crazy. Brighton in the Championship managed to get to the semi-finals of the FA Cup. Okay, so Swansea are fielding here today. What formation are they playing? They're playing a 4-2-3-1. Baston leading the line. I think that's how you say his name. Sigurdsson, Cork, Song-Yun, Dyer, Montero, Taylor, Fernandez, Norton, and Fabianski in goal. Pretty solid side. Let's get stuck into the match. Montero is the top goal scorer of the FA Cup, and he's hunting down Nathaniel Klein here. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, oh my god, tries to stretch Fabianski there, the former Arsenal man. Still 0-0. Nathaniel Klein finds Riyad Mahrez, who plays through Marcus Rashford. Hits it well, but it goes straight to the hands of the goalkeeper. Ander Herrera plays through Marcus Rashford. Back to Ander Herrera with the scoop turn. Gets his shot blocked. Can it fall to Paul Pogba? It's going to fall to Zlatan. Oh my god. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish hero, hits the post. Oh my god, it's still 0-0. Nathan Dyer a Premier League title winner when he was on loan at Leicester, which I find is incredibly fascinating. Like, he wouldn't have, when he was like, when Swansea was like, yeah, we don't need you anymore, Nathan. Can you just go on loan to Leicester? But I don't want to go to fucking Leicester. Who would have thought that he would have won a Premier League title? Like, that is just nuts for Nathan Dyer. Pogba slips through Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford makes it 1-0 against Swansea with a phenomenal finish. And we're 1-0 up from an amazing assist from Paul Pogba. Marcus Rashford in the starting 11 for this match. The speedster breaks away, smashing it into the back netting. He is an 82 rated striker in FIFA 17 now. Obviously starting as a 76. He has gone up a plus 6 in stats, yeah. They're not actually playing Bob Bradley there, but he scores his first goal in the FA Cup. I obviously love the new graphics. Rashford plays through Pogba. Oh my god. Paul Pogba through on goal, makes it 2-0 against Swansea. Okay, that's a lot more convincing. Jurgen celebrating with him. It was Zlatan to play Rashford, and Rashford flicks it into Pogba, dinks off the post. Pretty unlucky to be beaten there, Fabianski. Oh my god, that was really, really close for Paul Pogba. The top goal scorer of the Premier League. Who would have thought? But we're 2-0 up against Swansea. Jurgen Damm on the ball. Has Rashford in the box. Plays it across the floor. Oh my god, Fabianski only just got to it. Right, we need to make a substitution. Let's bring off Iba and bring on Anthony Martial. Jurgen and Weigl have already come on, so I think we're out of substitutions now, aren't we? I can't remember. It's just sort of all over the place. Yeah, we're out of substitutions. That's what I thought. I was just double checking because I sort of just obviously moved and reshuffled the starting 11 in game. Paul Pogba finds Luke Shaw. Puts it wide to Jurgen. I don't think Luke Shaw probably could have gotten to that one. But Jurgen's going to go all the way and fire for himself. Oh no, Jurgen's tackled in the box. Pogba at the edge. Oh my god, what valiant defending. And it's going to be a foul on Julian Weigl. Surely. Surely that's a fucking foul. Oh my god. Sloppy football towards the end there. But we're still 2-0 up against Swansea City. What was that? Anthony Martial with the Ronaldo chop. Oh my god, Luke Shaw, my friend. You got to be doing a lot better than that. The Ronaldo chop was excellent from Martial, and he just scuffed it. If it was anyone else, apart from Luke Shaw, someone probably would have buried that. But it was good to see him getting in that sort of position, but he needs to be a lot more clinical. Oh my god, Rashford's just put in Martial here, but he's just been cut out by Swansea. Okay, guys, the full-time whistle has blown and we have won the FA Cup. We have won a treble this season, obviously not the treble. What a game against Swansea. Really enjoyed that. Pogba got on the score sheet along with Marcus Rashford. And we've seen a lot of celebrations over the last couple of episodes, so I'm actually going to skip the FA Cup celebration. Obviously, we've seen the EFL Cup, the Europa League, and we've lifted the Premier League now. 11 shots, 5 on target. They had 4-1. Who picked up man of the match? Pogba with a 10 rating, picking up on a goal and assist. Marcus Rashford with a goal and an assist as well. So, guys, we're going to be spending the remaining of the episode going through the squad report, seeing how the other leagues shaped up around the world. Let me know in the comments players you would like me to sign. And, yeah, it's going to be fascinating to see like who won the Champions League and whatnot. Okay guys, welcome to the stat portion of the video. We're going to be going through the squad report. I'm going to show you how the other leagues shaped up around the world, and I will give you a sneak preview of Season 2. So, we obviously won the Premier League undefeated. We are the Invincibles. We managed to win 31 games, 7 draws and 0 losses. We managed to get 100 points in the Premier League. We were, 19 points clear of Tottenham Hotspur. They were really close to us. They had a phenomenal season, but I'm just so surprised how much of a gap there is between second and third. Manchester City finished in third, Arsenal in fourth. I really would have loved to see Crystal Palace in fourth to get Champions League football, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. They had a really great side, but Crystal Palace finishing in fifth is awesome. Stoke City sixth, West Ham seventh ahead of Chelsea, Liverpool, which is just nuts. Leicester finished in 12th. Burnley, Hull and Bournemouth were relegated. Very disappointing to see Bournemouth go. However, Sunderland held on by 1 point. Obviously, hot favourites to go out in real life under David Moyes. Southampton was sitting in last for a long time, but finishing in 15th is not really good for them. But like Manchester City lost 9 games. Arsenal drew 14 matches, the highest in the Premier League. That is just nuts. Paul Pogba is the top goal scorer of the Premier League, picks up the Golden Boot. Harry Kane was second, and Defoe was third. Mahrez picks up 11 assists, the highest assist. Loris Karius in second, but David De Gea picks up the Golden Glove. Okay, so they're the stats for the Premier League. We'll go through the news and my youth academy as well. Right, so let's move and have a look at the Cup. So I won the Community Shield. I did win a treble. We won the FA Cup, EFL Cup. We also won the, obviously, Premier League and Europa League. Atletico Madrid are crowned champions of Europe. They managed to win 2-1 over Juventus. Wow, they did exceptionally well. Bayer Leverkusen got to the semi-finals as well, Javier Hernandez, but couple of upsets there. Real Madrid getting knocked out in the quarters by Bayer Leverkusen 2-1. Manchester City getting knocked out by Atletico Madrid 2-1. Bayern Munich getting knocked out by Juventus 4-2. Barcelona getting knocked out in the round of 16 by Borussia Mönchengladbach. Wow, Dortmund getting knocked out by PSG by a goal. That's a very fascinating Champions League. So here's my starting lineup, of course, the 4-4-2. Let me know in the comment section down below players you'd like me to sign for next season. I will be shipping off a couple players here and there. We also get to see our pre-contract players. So David De Gea went up a +1. He is on the transfer list because of the board, not because of my wish. I want to keep David De Gea if we can, but the thing is, right, if he was underpaid and we don't have any money till next season. Nathaniel Klein has gone up a +1 since joining in January from Liverpool, has played pretty well for us. Eric B, absolutely love him, but with our money we might need to bring in a new centre-back. Smalling, Luke Shaw's gone up a +2. Riyad Mahrez with a +2. Phenomenal. Mkhitaryan, 85 overall, 28 years of age. Had a good season, scored 8 goals, 6 assists. But we might actually, I don't know, we might move him on. I thought he would be going up in stats a hell of a lot more. We bought him for 39 million. We could bring like Ronaldo in next season and maybe move the side a bit. Marco Reus didn't go up in stats as well, which is surprising. 7 goals, 6 assists, 88 overall, 28 years of age. Paul Pogba, my God, this guy has gone up a +3. He is a 91 rated player, 24 years of age, 32 goals in all competitions, 11 assists, and is the top goal scorer of the Premier League. Who would have thought? Griezmann is a 90 rated striker now. 14 goals. Zlatan, 18 goals. But he is just, look at him. Look at his stats there. He's lost 7 in his sprint speed and 5 in his acceleration. I could definitely tell that he was incredibly more sluggish. Also, 8th strength. I fucking love Zlatan, but his stats are just really going downhill. However, we've got an abundance of players that can replace him, such as Rashford or Martial. I don't think I'm going to sell Zlatan. I would rather just keep him on the bench. Julian Weigl picked him up for £9.5 million. 21 years of age, is an 80 overall, is worth 15 million. He is awesome in this game. I do highly recommend you pick him up. Anthony Martial with a +3. Jurgen with a +2. Had a pretty good season. Ander Herrera very good as well. Marcus Rashford has gone up a +7 this season with 9 goals and 10 assists. That's just insane. Was a 76 rated striker. Now he's an 83. Daley Blind has been great. Sam Carter. This is the Australian who stands at 6'6". 6'7". I will be bringing him into the side next season. He can play in the right back position. He only has 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. We could even maybe play him in the midfield just to dominate the headers. Could be the new Marwan Fellaini. I really wish you could sort of convert these players. Obviously, he's not very highly rated. However, to have an outfield player who is 6'7" is unheard of in FIFA. Sean Cooper as well from the Youth Academy, Australia, looks all right. Has 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill move, 17 years of age, 5'6", can play as the cam, centre forward and central midfield. Lars here looks very good as well. Right mid, right wing, central midfield, 4-star weak foot. We've got Borthwood Jackson. Oxer's gone up a +3. Josh Anoma. Wilson has come back from his loan. We'll be loaning him out next season. Maybe the same with Adnan Januzaj. I want to sell Jesse Lingard. Memphis Depay has gone up a +2. Miyachi. I don't know. I thought he would have had a better season. I was just sort of spreading my money around about evenly. I thought we could actually do a lot of great stuff with Miyachi. He's 24 years of age. He's gone up a +1. He's got 4-star weak for 4-star skill moves. He's 6 foot. 7 games, 1 assist. We might need to move him on. That could be my error. But we could make a profit on him, so that might be alright. Fellaini, really do like him. Morgan Schneiderlin's gone up a +2. I will be letting Valencia's contract expire. Yuri's gone up a +2. Piera with a +3. Fosu Mensah with a 2. Sorry, Jones with the 2. Fosu Mensah with the 3. And that is the squad report. Took a little while to get through it, but we did it. I want to show you, actually, Sam Carter, because this guy is a fucking beast. Look at him. 6'7". Taller than Courtois. I can't wait to play with him next season, because I'd probably convert him to like a midfielder. He can be the new Fellaini, but he just looks awesome. There's probably not a point of meeting the other youth players because I'm sort of undecided on them. Youth Academy wise, got a couple of good players here as well that might come good. We've got a 6'6" goalkeeper. Right, let's have a look at my financial situation. My club worth is currently 3.3 billion. Here are my earnings, my expenditures. Pogba, Mahrez, and Ibra had the most amount of shirt sales. She sells seashells by the seashore. However it goes. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the shore. Right. We managed to sell 4.5 million shirts, and we collected just shy of 350 million pounds. What else can we sort of see from here? Okay. Here's my budget. It is empty. Here are my board expectations. Within 3 seasons increase the club worth by 10%. We've done it by 70. We've earned £170 from shirt sales. We didn't hit our youth development, which is fine. Smashed my continental success for the Europa League. Qualified for Champions League. Within 3 seasons, win the Champions League. And wow, they say 3 seasons, but I'm only in it for 2. I reckon I can win the Champions League next season if we bring in some more players. Within 3 seasons, increase the club worth by 10%. We've already done it by 70. Here is my career. We didn't lose a game in this Manchester United career mode. We did in my Real Madrid. We didn't in my Newcastle either. But to be fair, we were in the Championship. 62 wins, 10 draws and 0 losses. A 5-1 thrashing over Watford. Who was my most expensive player? £82 million. That must have been for Griezmann, yeah. And who was my most expensive? Darmian. We sold Darmian for £35 million. Job offers here. Tottenham Hotspur. PSG, Paris Saint-Germain. Not going to accept any of these potential job openings. I just find it fascinating that they are. Okay, my youth scouts are available. Let me know where to send them next season. I think I should send them to places in the British Isles. Now, you can't actually send one to Wales. Oh, bugger. Obviously, there's been a lot of Scottish and Welsh players at Manchester United who were successful. I was planning on to go to Wales, Ireland, and Scotland, but I definitely probably will send one to Ireland. And then we'll send one to Scotland, And I would have loved to send one to Wales, but we might just send the other one to England. Obviously, Australia's always good. Obviously, my home country. Okay, let's have a look through the team stats now for Manchester United. I just clicked on Middlesbrough. Here we go. So, David De Gea was the only player to play 37 games this season. Paul Pogba picked up 17 goals. Riyad Mahrez with 9. Rashford with 7. Martial with 7. That is just nuts. Rashford and Martial scored more goals than Zlatan and Griezmann. But that's a little bit deceiving because look at the assists for Zlatan, 4 and 7 for Griezmann. Yeah, but I didn't think Pogba would score 17 goals this season. He played so well as that attacking midfield role. Picked only up 3 assists, which isn't surprising at all because he was basically my attacking midfielder. Everything ran through him. He scored so many goals. Nathaniel Klein and Luke Shaw picked up red cards. There is my Premier League stats. We don't need those player stats. Let's go through the other leagues and see how the other teams shaped up around the world. So, let's go straight to the Premier League. We obviously know we won in England, Copenhagen. It's Copenhagen, but I don't know if the team's Hagen. So Hull, Burnley, and Bournemouth got relegated. Who got promoted? Newcastle, Norwich, and obviously there's playoffs, so we don't know who else. PSG won the French league, followed by Lyon, AS Monaco, Nice in 4th, and Saint Etienne, Lyon in 6th, Marseille in 8th, Bordeaux in 12th. Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga, followed by Wolfsburg, Bayer Leverkusen, Dortmund, Schalke, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Hoffenheim, Hamburg, Berlin, Hertha Berlin, Cologne, Mainz, Augsburg, Werder Bremen, Juventus won in Italy. Oh my God, they won, sharing the points with Napoli. Juventus in 3rd, Roma in 4th, Lazio 5th, Milan 6th. Wow. Fiorentina 7th, Udinese 10th, Bologna got relegated. Okay, who won the Dutch league? Ajax, followed by PSV Eindhoven. And then we have Feyenoord. Benfica won the Portuguese league, followed by Porto, Sporting, and Braga. Oh my God, Krasnodar won the Russian league, followed by Moscow and Zenit St. Petersburg, Lokomotiv as well. Wow, okay. Celtic won the Scottish league, followed by Rangers, and Real Madrid won the La Liga, followed by Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Villarreal. Obviously, Atletico did win the Champions League. Real Sociedad in 5th, Sevilla in 6th, Valencia 7th, Athletic Bilbao in 8th, Deportivo Granada and Osasuna got relegated. Gothenburg won in the Swiss League Young Boys. Galatasaray won the Turkish League. That was a pretty interesting league standing there. Real Madrid won. Is there anything else we can go through? Who is the most expensive player at Manchester United? It is the one and only Paul Pogba, who arrived for £83 million. Okay, I think that is pretty much it. We can show my squad ranking. Pogba, Griezmann, David De Gea, Zlatan, and Mahrez. We don't obviously have a international team. Injury list might be interesting to quick look. Shawcross is out for 2 months. McCarthy, I'm just sort of saying if anyone... 6 weeks Hector Bellerin is out for. He must have been out for ages. Because he hardly played this season. They kept on playing... I can't even remember who Arsenal were playing. But I think we've gone through everything here. I'm just double checking before we end the season and have a sneak preview. I don't think there's a point of going through the let's go through the transfers. Let's see who are the most expensive players. So obviously, Griezmann joined United. Courtois went to Juventus. Ozil went to Barcelona. David Alaba went to Juventus. Verratti went to Liverpool. Coutinho went to Bayern along with Christian Eriksen. Maybe that's why as well that obviously Liverpool didn't do very well this season. Losing Coutinho. Christian Eriksen went to Bayern. Laporte went to Arsenal for the same price as Darmian. You're most welcome to pause and have a look through here. Vardy went for Chelsea for £21 million. But let's end the season here, and then I'll give you guys a sneak preview of Season 2. Okay, guys, let's quickly read the inbox, and then we'll go. We'll quickly read the news, and go through the inbox, but nothing really. Yeah, manager of the season announced. Player of the season has gone to Harry Kane. Fuck off. No way did Harry Kane deserve that. Getting knocked out in the semi-finals of the Europa League. Coming second in the Premier League. It should have gone to Paul Pogba. Top goal scorer. Won a treble. Won the EFL, FA Cup, the Premier League, and the Europa League. That is just ridiculous. Fucking frustrating that. But Ozil did go to Barcelona. Arsenal look towards Rakitic. Interesting. Okay, let's quickly read our inbox. A couple of players returning from loan. Let's end the season and then get stuck into Season 2. Now that our season has come to an end, the Manchester United board has met to review our performance. While we didn't achieve all our objectives, we believe that the overall it was satisfactory performance. We helped to do even better than next year. Blah, 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 blah. You are still the right man for the job. As sure as fucking shit I am. So let's push now into Season 2. Let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign. I've got a lot of pre-contract players joining. I don't plan to play all of them. I will simply sign them and move them on most likely in January for cash so I can improve my squad in some better quality youngsters. Because we always get our wages back regardless. Anyway. Okay, guys, welcome to the sneak preview of Season 2 of my Manchester United career mode. Here are my objectives. Win the Champions League, win the FA Cup, and win the Premier League. They want me to win the treble. That's going to be tough. Some youth projects here. Sign a goalkeeper, defender, and midfielder. Brand exposure. Earn $323 million. Win the Champions League. Win the Champions League within 2 seasons. I reckon if we spend our money smartly, I definitely think that's achievable, winning the treble. So, we have roughly £107 million in the bank. 120 if we quickly move off the wages here, because we are going to get a lot of players coming in. And I want to obviously not lose my wages. We'll go to, I guess it's Saudi Arabia this year. Right, so players returning from loan, and we have pre-contract arrivals coming as well, which I'm really, really excited with. Like I said, I don't plan to play all of these guys. We are going to be using them just to basically make cash, but I will show them in the Manchester United kit. So we have Fernando Torres, 79 overall. Rene Adler, 81 overall, 32 years of age, German. Santi Cazorla is a Manchester United player. Axel Witsel, I see this guy as the replacement to Fellaini. We could even sell Fellaini now. Asamoah, 80 overall. Budjdaba, very good. Oh my god, Nept looks very good. 4-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. 23 years of age. I actually probably will use this guy this season. He's quite good. Sado Barahino on a free. Let's move up here to Frank Ribery, 84 overall. Koscielny. Oh my god, the Arsenal subscribers must hate seeing their captain here. Ian Robben has joined us as well. And that is all the pre-contract players there. Let's actually have a look at them in-game. Okay, first up we have Axel Witsel from Zenit St. Petersburg. We have Fernando Torres, the former Liverpool Chelsea man. It'll be interesting to see how well he does next season, but I might just try and sell him on for a profit if I'm being honest. Iron Robin in the Manchester United kit, the former Real Madrid and Chelsea man back in the Premier League. I probably will use him often on this season, probably more than Ribéry and a couple of others. Frank Ribéry, the Frenchman, joining our already fantastic French contingent. We have at the club Pogba, Griezmann and Martial, obviously in the starting 11. I think Ribéry will fit right in at Manchester. Here is Untept. Looks alright, quite young. Picked him up for a free. He looks pretty built as well. Looks a little bit like Carlos Tevez, I think. Built for the Premier League, should do alright. The Frenchman, another Frenchman calling Old Trafford home. Here is Laurent Koscielny. He could be potentially the centre-back that could replace... oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Eric Bailly, that's it. We were looking for probably maybe a new centre-back because we have the money, but Laurent Koscielny with Smalling could be a very good partnership. Premier League proven, of course. Santi Cazorla in the Manchester United kit. Probably will sell him on for a fee. He's pretty old. I don't imagine we'll play with him much, but he is a very good player on FIFA. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. Saido Berahino, young Englishman, obviously formerly from West Brom. I quite like this guy, but depends. I don't know where we're going to put him into the side. Obviously, we've got Rashford, we've got Martial, we've got Ibra, we've got Griezmann. I probably will try and loan him out in Season 2. We have the German giant Buchstabe, who could put in a bit of a rivalry for Koscielny, Smalling, obviously Laurent Koscielny as well. Very good young German player. 79 overall rating, not too bad. Asamoah, pretty good player on that left-hand side. Also nice, short and stocky, built for the Premier League. And we have Adler, who is an experienced German goalkeeper. We haven't really had a decent second goalkeeper. Obviously, we did sell Sergio Romero, Lingard, but I reckon he could probably get a couple of matches here. They obviously, here and there, goalkeepers are a little bit different, obviously, to players. Their stats don't go down overly too quickly. He's 31 years of age, 32 maybe, and he's 81 rated. I reckon he probably can get a couple of games in, but if not, I'm sure a minor Premier League side might even want to pick him up on loan or maybe for a profit. Okay guys, you've met all the players for Season 2, so now stay tuned for the first episode. So guys, thank you very much for watching. If you still are enjoying this Manchester United career mode and you're excited for Season 2, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, leave a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. But yeah, stay tuned for those videos coming out in the next couple of days. Make sure to take care of yourselves, have a fantastic rest of your day, and stay tuned for more content on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the series. Goodbye. Riyad Mahrez with another scoop turn. He's absolutely terrorizing this right-hand side. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba has just pulled a bicycle kick out of the bag.